Okay guys, today is the day we try to get the Nova started, guys. And I'll show you guys under the hood. Like I said, this car hasn't ran in a while. You guys should go back and check the previous video I did about it, introducing it to the channel. I kind of show around the car and underneath it. And in this video, my brother's coming over, who's the car guru, and he's gonna get this thing started for me. Hopefully it starts. It hasn't ran in many years. Lots of old technology, and I'll show you guys some of it right now. Okay guys, it has an older blower, some old Holley Carbs, but these are supposed to be super good. They're model 4224. One has a 4-digit day code, the back one has a 3-digit day code. This one's 76, this one's before 73. I'm not sure. It has points, guys. It has points in this thing. And not only that, this may have been amazing in the 70s and 80s, guys, possibly. I don't know, I'm not sure. But not today. You would think there would at least be an MSD box in here. The blower, never heard of the name of the blower. It's not a wind blower. However, it does have a wind adapter plate. But yeah, it's if you guys get in the comments, it's an Abby. Try to zoom in on that for you guys. You guys can see it maybe. That's the only name that's on this blower, guys. I'm not sure. It looks to be on lines of a 671 or 871. Has a straight fan, aluminum radiator. Has some okay setup, but it's a small block engine too, guys. Small block 350 from the casting numbers. Probably a good 350 from 1969. Coilovers, amazing suspension on this thing. Like I said, just older technology, guys. Older technology. We upgrade all of this stuff. We have no idea how much horsepower this is producing, how fast it is. We don't know if it runs. We're just in the dark with this engine. But hopefully we'll figure something out. Like I said, it was probably amazing back in this day. Yeah, I'm just blown away to see points and cheap ignition coil. Like I said, those probably were great back when this thing was built, but we're adding MSD box, MSD distributor, MSD wires. We already installed some new plugs, but just you want to see it going and kind of get a power output on this thing. Not sure what it's going to produce. I have no idea if it even runs, and I'm hoping for the best. So stay tuned, guys. He'll be over here shortly, and lock into this video, guys. It should be entertaining and fun. Fingers crossed, and pray that it starts. One good sign already, it still has green, the antifreezes green, pure green, looks really good. I've drained all the old gas out of the fuel cell already. It had actually with some old racing gas in here, and we're gonna install some more gas, just some pump gas, premium pump gas, and hope for the best. Fingers crossed. So stay tuned, guys. Guys, at this point, we were trying to get spark. We wasn't getting any spark. We were getting spark from the coil, but not through the plug. So he eventually removed the cap and see what was going on with the points. However, we were excited to see it spin freely, though. That was a key point, to see it spin.
I'm gonna get my jump pack.
200 or not? That's the last time we got the fly, I put on 200. 200 amps.
Put on 200 see what we get. We put the jump pack on it and leave it on a normal thing.
Yeah.
Come on, we have to wait on it.
Another issue, guys, this thing required 2 batteries to get it started, to get enough spin on to create the spark. That was our issue, and you guys will see that in a second. But yeah, we needed 2 batteries to get this thing started. I had my diehard battery charge on 200 amps, and we had a powerful optimal battery in there. So we wound up having to put 2 batteries in this thing to get it to spin over enough. So, but you guys will see. Or 40.
So turn that thing 24. Yeah, that battery ain't good.
So the battery we were using at first was just an old top post battery I had laying around. That was a good battery. It was just an off-brand battery, but it was good. So we removed the Optima top post from my van, and which was a really good battery, and we used both. So we wanted to try the Optima battery by itself with the battery charger on 200 amps to see what would happen, and you guys will hear that right now. Now that we got good spin, guys, we still wasn't getting any spark. So he eventually had to do some adjustment to the points. So here we finally got spark, guys, and fingers crossed, let's hope for the best.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, 24 on this door.
So we decided to go to my brother's race car, which is on the property. We decided to remove one of his really good batteries and use that with the Optima battery, and take the off-brand battery out because it started bubbling after some time and it wasn't putting out the voltage like the Optima was. So we want to get another good battery from his car. So we have the Optima and the battery from his car, and try to see if we can get things going then to get enough spark output to try to get this thing turned over. So he tried his really good battery with the battery charger itself to try to see if his battery could start, even though he has 2 batteries as well, but they're both extremely good batteries. You want to see if his battery with the battery charger on 200 amps was turn the thing over, and this is what we got.
Let's see what we got.
worry about the oil? There's only 5 quarts, so that's fine.
That's fine. Your oil gauge, what the oil gauge said when you try to put it on 24 and start to gauge. Is it oil gauge there?
Yeah.
It's got to be in there. Hold on.
Guys, surprisingly, the engine was running amazing. It just was sitting still, no shakes or anything. Not for it not to run in such a long time. It's just running amazing, and it was loud, like you guys can tell in the video. And we weren't able to rev it up. These cars are gonna need rebuilding, guys, and you guys will see that in a second when you try to rev it up some. I bought rebuild kits and everything. I bought everything already, so you guys are gonna see all that entire process. He's gonna sit there and rebuild both of those things when the rebuild kit comes. And I'll film everything for you guys, but amazed at how amazingly it runs and how smooth it runs with such an old car, and Bad's been sitting up for so long. Right there, they're working. Yeah, they're gonna do a line. Only leak we were having, guys, when we were able to rev it up a little bit, it was leaking oil out of the supercharger where you fill it up at the fill screw. There's a small pinhole, maybe probably for venting, that was spewing. Only when we were able to rev it up a little bit, it was spewing oil out of it. And we found that kind of strange. It wasn't coming out a lot, but it was making its way up to the top. So it was something we have to look into. If you guys know anything about that, drop it to the comment section. We're trying to figure this thing out. But yeah, it was spewing gas. That's what he's messing with right now. The screw was a little loose, but he tightened it back up, and there's a pinhole inside that Allen screw. And once we're able to rev it a little bit, it's spewing out. So imagine on high RPMs, it'll kind of leak out, running down into the pulleys. Guys, I don't think we were able to even go up to 3,000 RPM on rev up. Carbs were falling flat, so just waiting for the rebuild kit.
Okay, see the thing turn on its own.
Turn it on?
Yeah.
In the previous video I did about this, guys, introducing this to the channel, I showed that it had a broken coilover and what I believe to probably put this car to commission because it was impossible to drive it. The wheel didn't turn all the way out without hitting the exhaust, and my brother decided to fix it. So I'll show you guys of him welding it back together for us, just to get the car upright and not leaning and able to maneuver, just in case we need to pull it out of the garage and do what we need to do to it. Eventually I'll get new coilovers, but we're just trying to get it going right now. But here's him welding it back together and getting the car sitting upright properly.